So the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack has already gotten data mined, and we have some information regarding what we could expect in the future for the expansion pack. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today, we are still talking about Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, and actually have another video planned as well, where we're going to go into things from a different angle. In this one, we're going to be talking about the data mine specifically, so if you do enjoy the video, leave it a like. We do a variety of Nintendo-based content here on this channel. Stick around for more if you do enjoy it. If you don't, that's all good as well. So data miners have actually found a certain number of N64 games and Sega Genesis games. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the titles for these games. It just basically shows blank, empty kind of slots, but in a list, if that makes sense, right? So we have a number of how many N64 and Sega Genesis / Mega Drive games we can expect, but we don't have actual names for these games. So for starters, we have 52 Sega Genesis / Mega Drive games that are apparently planned for Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. Now, is there going to be more beyond that? There could be. I don't know. And then regarding N64, there's apparently 38 titles. Now, we already know of some other titles that are going to be coming to the service, such as Majora's Mask, because it is not yet there. But beyond that kind of short list, we don't know what else we're going to be getting, right? So 38, it seems reasonable. What could those 38 include? I don't know. Could we get some of the third-party epic games from back in the day, like, for example, GoldenEye 007? I don't know. Who knows, right? Or are these pretty much mostly, the big first-party titles? I would expect that we'd see a lot of the big ones, right? Like Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 64. Obviously, we know about Majora's Mask, so on and so forth, right? Beyond that, I don't know. Your guess is as good as my. Smash Bros, maybe, right? But yeah, beyond that, your guess is as good as mine. We don't really have any, like I said, specific information, regarding the games themselves, the game titles. We only know the number, right? But beyond that, what is interesting, though, is that from these data mines, the first digits of game IDs on the list are related to the console that it's from, right? So, for example, the NES is number 1, the Super NES is number 2, the N64 is number 3, and the Sega Mega Drive is number 5, which it seems to be that it implies that there's going to be at least one more retro game library that's going to be coming to Nintendo Switch Online at some point. And obviously, with some of the previous leaks and rumors, it's highly suspected to be Game Boy, right? So we could get some Game Boy games coming to the Switch. Will it be those? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's going to be something else. Maybe GameCube. Maybe there is still other ones, right? Just because we have up to number 5. The point is that, because there's one number missing, right? It goes 1, 2, 3, it skips 4 and it goes to 5. Then we know there's at least one more. But obviously there could be more beyond that. There could be a number 6. There could be a number 7, right? We don't know what's beyond that. That's just as of right now what we know of. But that said, if they were to add another library like Game Boy, for example, we would sure hope that it would have a little bit of a smoother launch than the N64 games, right? I'm going to be talking about this a little bit more in a video later, but the N64 games are just, there's a lot of problems with them, and it's a pretty big mess right now. So, again, I'm going to talk more in depth about that topic in a later video. Stay tuned for that. But for now, I just wanted to let you guys know about the data mine and, what we could expect. Again, unless Nintendo fixes the service right now, because like I said, it's the Sega stuff is okay, but the N64 stuff, not so much, right? There's some issues with it that needs to be addressed for sure. So, unless they kind of tackle that issue, is it gonna be that great of a thing to see all these other N64 games come to the service if it's not really an enjoyable experience? Again, we'll talk more about all that in a later video, but for now, I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think about this data mine. Are you guys enjoying Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack? If you did, subscribe for it, or are you holding off? Are you holding off? At this point, it might be wise to kind of hold off a little bit. For the N64 stuff, if anything, your best bet as of right now is probably buying like a Wii or Wii U and getting those games on Virtual Console, to be quite honest with you guys, for the time being. I really hope that they improve it, but like I said, we'll talk about that later and all that good stuff. So stick around for more Nintendo content. I'll see you guys soon, another one. Stay safe, stay well, and until then, game on.